everybody.
Well, good morning, Alpha Traders. How are we doing? Black Friday special sizzling. That's right.
About father.
There's a Black Friday special on the FTT token. Everybody,
I can't believe it's still trading.
yeah, you know, I took it off my charts. I don't even want to see that shit show. Yeah, after something like that happens, I have no interest at all. I'd rather buy Dogecoin. Obviously, somebody else does too. It's up 7% today. Gotta love crypto.
Dogecoin's up 7 days.
Yeah, there was a Black Friday sale on it supposedly. It was around 8 cents. People are like, let's pump it to 9. Fuck it.
Oh.
Crazy. Let's see here. Let's take a quick peek. Obviously, we only got a half day. What time these markets close?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, huh? Was watching this dollar yesterday. Interesting what's going on with the dollar. Trying to pump. I don't know.
I'm shocked it's still up here. I thought this would be down. Yeah.
Right.
Headed lower.
But
overall, I don't mean right today, but
yeah, I'm not doing anything today. Looking. Let's see here. We do know what's going on with SPY this week, right? Got up above that tight weekly range. Man, these guys are always talking about these ranges. Yeah, the only ranges that really matter. In the distribution and price action volatility. Let's see here. Very interesting. Let's go. Pre-market, it's pulling back inside this R1 on the weekly. We talked about this, right? We talked about all this last week. Jesus, it feels like a Monday for whatever damn reason. We talked about this on Wednesday. What the probability of what SPY was going to do, and it did it again. Target nailed. Got a little bit up above. I was talking about the 402 area getting tagged. Did it? Yeah, of course it did. Went up to this weekly resistance level. When you get a tight weekly range like this, you're gonna trend. Usually you're gonna trend one of the support or one of the resistance levels of that volatility range and beyond or below. This was the first move. Now pre-market, it's pulling back up inside it. You can see what happened though on Wednesday, right? You pump right up to it. I mean, we were literally having the stream, right, when this was going on. And it was a no-brainer. Obviously, the stream ended right before, literally, the stream ended like 5 minutes before it did hit that target. Then where did we pull back to? Right to the bottom side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution range on the daily, right? Algo's waiting right there, kicked it right back up to that first resistance level on that weekly volatility range. Here we are. Interesting. Cryptos. What is going on with cryptos? Got a tight range on Bitcoin today. And I would not be surprised. We're going to get over on these other charts. I just want to look at this VRE real quick with SPY to see where it was going to open up when the market opens. I see this coming back up pre-market. I see this thing opening up. The thing is, where's going to be the new daily range? I'm telling you, man, it's close. Probably top side of it, 402, literally going to be right around 402, maybe 401.7, 401.8, right in this area somewhere. We're going to see the top side of it. I want to see whether it's going to be tight or a wide range, because what's going to happen in these just few hours, this market's going to be open. Don't forget, crypto never sleeps. Crypto will be doing its thing. Just noticed that on Solana earlier in the morning. About 6 a.m. Yep, about 6:30, 6, something like that. Pumped up, sent a wick right to the center of the daily price action volatility range. Rejection. Here we are. Bitcoin at the same time almost got up to its tight range. And when it comes to these traditional markets, we're just going to have to wait till this market opens. See what kind of range we are going to get. Okay, let's see here. Let's go over to the charts. Let's see. Oh, really? Yeah, what in the heck is going on here? Hold on for a second. Huh. Very interesting. disgusting. Sorry, guys. When you live out in the boonies and you hear trucks and shit, you're looking out the window. What do you want? Who are you? Okay, let's get back over here. I'm going to go to... Where's my mouse? That's a problem with having too many damn monitors all connected, right? You lose your mouse sometimes, especially when you got one eye. Try to track a quick little mouse with one eye. Report back later. It's everybody's mission today. Okay, let's see. Yep, Air Div. On the 33 on Solana, that thing piled down. I don't want Solana though. We'll come back to you. What the hell, I was on traditional. There you are, SPY. Let's see how this closed. Daily's kicking off with some hidden bull div. I mean, volatility is crushed, right? On the 525 and the 981, right? And the 981 is crushed. So it did a 0, 1.23. The grade's at 2.4. The 525's at a 4. At a 4 read. And there was a little contraction here. On SPY. So yeah, definitely saw this nice rise on Wednesday. This Z-score's been hanging out for a long time, but we are having an outlier on the variance. We all know what that means, right? So this is on a daily though. Does this move over? Could be. Never know. Are we setting up some hidden bear? Yes, we are right now. All right, we're setting up some hidden bear from this data set top right here. And when we talk about divergence, for anybody new listening, we are talking about the divergence between price action and log returns. That's going to sound really unfamiliar to probably 99.9%. We're at a very high probability that you're probably not going to understand this. Like how we use probabilities a lot. That's what we work with, man. That's what we deal. We deal in probabilities. It's all that matters. It's all that matters. If I could bag it up and sell it on the street corner, I would. It's powerful shit, man. Gotta love that probability. Let's see here. So an outlier on the daily. You know what? One of these 2 and 3 days. You guys know I don't look at these too much. But it's holiday time, right? Fuckery is about. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. So we're setting up some div here. We are on the 2-day. We get a rejection here on the 0 mean. It would be on some bear div, but the Z-score is still climbing. The Fishers are up. Let's see. Volatility's contracting, negatively correlated. These are all the things we want to see for a continued move to the top side, for sure. Let me see. Boom, boom. What's a 3-day look like? Oh boy. Well, I mean, the 3 days definitely, it set up some bear div here, and we got this 3-day pullback, big time. But did that set up? Yeah, at least from the low, we are setting up some hidden bull right now. If this thing bounces off the 0 mean, look at the Fishers on these time frames too. Look at the 3-day, it's strong. Was the 2-day too? I'm sure it was. Yeah, 5-day Fishers look good. This is interesting because this is more of a bullish reset than bear div playing out. Obviously, we got a little wick here down, right? Got a little wick down to like 395. But all these Fishers looking strong like this. Volatility contracting, negatively correlated. Starting to drop in the trend, the predictor to the top side. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. But I mean, we're not going to lie here. We need we need volatility, man. All right, ladies and gents, we need that volatility. Even on the weekly, contracting volatility, negatively correlated. Same as the 5-day, right? It just looks like a reset to me. Just looks like a reset, setting up hidden bull. Fishers strong. Fishers are very strong. I'm going to take one more peek. And right, we talked about all this bull div on the monthly chart. 2 Fishers are up. Volatility contracting, negatively correlated. I mean, all this looks... Why everybody's out there, you know, looking at different charts, trying to figure out what's going on in this macro environment. When all your indicators are set up pretty much based on the returns, you get a much better read. Not a much better, it's the only read you need. We all know that here at Alpha Trading. Just taking, 99% of the trading community to figure it out. Because there's not a lot of us trading this way. You're not going to find any other YouTube channels talking about the way we trade. Why? Because this is the way the big algos trade. Okay? And the big algos don't want the dumb humans knowing what's going on. Even though there's humans programming those algos, trust me, the ones that are programming those algos, they do not want the information out. Okay? They've been using traditional technical analysis as liquidity for a long time. You get people believing in traditional TA and thinking that there's something to that. It's all lagging. I don't understand how a whole damn industry can be on that side of the coin and not understand that those indicators lag, period. And these are things that most people are not going to tell you, right? You hear lag this, lag that all the time. Oh, but it's just that. This one doesn't. All right, dogs, let's go out. Come on, everybody out. Don't need to hear that anymore. Okay. Yeah, it's funny, right? You hear the dogs whining, you're like, oh, bugging me. But then you lose one, and it's just traumatic. That's where I'm at right now. Got two bugging me. I'm still grieving over losing the other one. Yeah, it's big on SPY. 150. Okay, that ain't bad. But anyway, to get back to where I was talking about, yeah, it's amazing. When you, if you're not using indicators based on the returns, you're using lagging indicators, period, the end. That's where we're at. Can argue till the cows come home, but yeah. Not going to get really a response out of me. We know what's going on. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. This monthly candle it looks damn good too. Looks damn good. Huh. So now let's drop into these intraday time frames. Says pre-market's cooking up here, and it is pulling back up. Almost back up to 402. Okay. Very interesting. What else on the 4 hour? One thing I am noticing right off the top is there is no div. There's no bear div at all, right? On the 4 hour, the Fishers still look super strong. I don't even have to, all these volatility reads are contracting, negatively correlated. Just starting to drop in the trend. Predictor says to the top side. What else? DLP's build nice too. Now the DLP, we need to see this new 4 hour candle. We'd like to see a pop up into like this 95% confidence interval. If not, it will be setting up some bear div. We'll be setting up some bear div. What about the 90 minute? How'd this 90 minute close the other day? Yeah, I like this. This Z score is slowly going to climb to the top. Now, 90 minute. We do have some bear div, but at the same time that bear div is setting up here, right? All this bear div setting up is just setting up hidden bull. And when I see all the Fishers up right here on the 90 minute, keep an eye on those. And now we drop down in these lower time frames. Volatility was expanding, positively correlated, where everything above that was contracting, negatively correlated. Literally all the way to a month, man. So this is, yeah. This has all got signs that this baby's going to run today. Let me see here. There's their little bear div. All the Fishers are up, though. Like I said, it did nothing more. All this is just all hidden bull. All hidden bull. Let's see. Then you drop down to the 45. Contracting volatility, negatively correlated. So that 90 minutes an outlier. What's a 33 doing? Contracting, positively correlated. Okay. Is there any div? No, there was no bear div, and all the Fishers are up. What's going to happen as soon as this baby pops? Let's see. 15-minute charts got hidden bull setting up. Returns oscillators turning up. Got volatility pretty much crushed. It is heading into positive correlation. Trend, we are in trend. The predictor flipped to the downside, but I'm sticking to what I'm seeing over here. And you can see the variance is positively correlated coming down. Resilient here though, right? Going into that close. Look at that last 15-minute candle. Interesting, indeed. All right, that's our little spiel on all that. Let me see here. Anything? Yeah, Coinbase was coming back. Almost threw a freaking options trade on Nike. Didn't pull the trigger yet. I think I'm waiting until that expiration gets closer to 45 days. I think it's like a 55 right now. And let us get through this holiday. Let's get into next week and see what happens. All right? Because this market's random. Not 100% random. Like I recently, some guy I really like that talks about options. I'm going to have to send him a little letter. just literally saying, hey, look, it's the truth. The market is 100% random. I'm like, nah, no, it's not actually. And you probably don't have an indicator that shows trend and randomness. Well, we do. It's entropy. And it will show you that these markets aren't always in a random state, right? Right now, probably about 80%. 80% randomness, 20% trend. And how somebody can just say that, you know, a trending move is random, I don't know what the hell they're looking at. Or who the hell is telling them these things. You need indicators to understand when you're dropping out of randomness into trend. That's when we get some of our best moves. When our indicators line up, right? When entropy drops into trend and you're having outliers on the variance and there's bull or bear div playing out, the fissures are in one direction. Guys, come on. We know what we do here. All this works together perfectly. That's how we've set this up. So that being said, there we go. We're going over to crypto, BTC, what are we at? 16.5. This thing just hovering. In local, what did we get up to? Yeah, almost 17. Let me see something here. Definitely bull div on this pullback on Bitcoin on the 15-minute, just the last couple hours, right? Just the last couple hours. I mean, it's barely any pullback, let's be real, a couple $100, but there is bull div setting up. All these fishers are charging to the downside. I want to go up. I want to pop up on BTC's weekly. That's what everybody's talking about. Let's see. And that's the thing. On the weekly, right? No bull div. Here we are again. This lower low. No bull div on the weekly. Where is there bull div, though? There's bull div on the fisher. There's bull div on the DLP. It's just not on the returns oscillator. It's on everything but the returns oscillator. Right? Z-Score's got bull div. Fishers have bull div. DLP has bull div. And you got volatility contracting, negatively correlated. But if you go up to a monthly on Bitcoin, this entire down move, right, from the all-time highs, all these lower lows, these are all higher lows. And we talked about this monthly candle closing at a lower low, the returns oscillator dropping to the zero mean. If you get a bounce here on the monthly and these fishers are turned up, Z-scores down here, there were no outliers. This thing can flip around real quick. And you get volatility. We need volatility to come in. All right, this is a rough monthly candle compared to, I mean, you look at that monthly candle on Bitcoin, then you pop over on traditional, look at the monthly candle on SPY, right? So do you think these markets are correlated right now? No, they're not. Let's see. Yeah, SPY's had actually a good month. BTC slipping. But hey, let's be real. There was a fucking total debacle in crypto. There's always a total debacle in crypto. I think we were even talking about this earlier in the chat. It's like there's always something in crypto going on. So I don't understand why people like freak out. Was I a little surprised? Yeah, man. What a scumbag scammer old Sam is. There was people that saw it coming though, you know. But to this extent where it was just total fraud, wow. I mean, a guy was just running just having a rampage through the states, fucking advertising everywhere. I mean, we're talking like professional sports stadiums, all kinds of stuff. Pretty quick reversal. Pretty crazy. But yeah, I like the monthly chart on Bitcoin. Put this on Solana on the monthly. Yeah, we're not even going to get a read. That's what the bummer is. And on a weekly, yeah, God, this thing just blown up. This is going to be one of those, you can see the bands, the Laplace bands started to blow, started to expand. Man, they contracted big time. These last couple of weeks after the big dump. Let me see here. What exactly was that from wick to wick? And that was a great fake out. I'm sure that was Sam's scammy ass. Yeah, 71% pullback. 71% pullback this last 4 weeks. All right, and you get the run up, build up some more liquidity, and then just dump it out. That was pretty bad. It's a shame Solana got caught up in it, because Solana took the brunt of the hit, right? We all know that. Really did. Over here on the daily, you can see the daily. Man, this thing's setting up. Ooh, that's interesting. Where is that at? So we got this pop right here, obviously, off of this bounce off the zero mean. Nice bull div, right? Even had a little outlier on Solana. And everybody's like, oh, I hear people talking, oh, Solana, the Solana chain will die. And I'm just like, okay. Well, hell, you never know. It's crypto. Dude, the developers, just the community surrounding Solana is pretty damn strong. I don't think it's going anywhere. If I did, I'd probably be out. But I'm not. I'm sticking with them, right? I'll ride that ship all the way to the bottom of the ocean if that's where it's going. Let me see here. All right. But yeah, this is going to be probably a shorter stream today too. It's not going to be a lot going on. I want to see these traditional markets open up. See how this thing's going to close up going into the weekend. Because the last, how many days coming into the end of the week? Let me get an exact. Let me pull my calendar up. Yeah, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be really interesting going into this monthly close. Now you got to remember, these monthly volatility ranges, they are literal magnets. So you got to look, right? You got to make sure you know where those ranges are at, or even their support levels, right? Even their support levels. SPY is way above its monthly, right? Top side of its monthly is 380. And we all know it was down there, right? Fully tested monthly range. What the heck just happened to my chart? Holy mercy. I am confused. What did this thing just do? Jesus. 1 minute. What the heck? Let me reload this chart, ladies and gents. I don't know what the hell I just did. Quick fingers. Dragged something. Black Friday sale. Hey, we already took advantage. Thank you very much. Holy shit, holy. Where is that price action? Where's that sexy price action? Oh, yeah, it's way above. Where the hell? I'm going the wrong way. There's that tight weekly. I'll have to scale this down. My poor chart. 401.62, huh? Now I've got to scale everything. It happens. These E-minis definitely dumping out. Well, we know why. This freaking... where are you? Where are you? My favorite shitcoin. Pumping. So the dollar pumping. All right. You see this dollar start to pump today. You're going to see these assets take a little dump. I mean, we saw a really rare occurrence where, man, the dollar was pumping. Shit, assets were pumping. Everything was confused. Let me see. Where is... I do not know why the hell this thing blew up like this. It sure did, though. My chart just like... There we go. Save that. Holy crap. Yeah, dollar right before the market opens is pumping. And, of course, you're going to look at the pre-market, right? Boom. Dropping. No, we were just right up here. It almost dropped a full point. These last two 15-minute candles. As this dollar's pumping. That interesting. Apple, huh? Yeah, I was looking at Apple. I was looking at all these FANG stocks, man, trying to figure out some good options plays on these. But, that being said, pop over on SPY, on the weekly. There's another thing, right? We talked about this, like SPY. We're above the 33 power mean. Full mean reversion here. Busted right through it and got through that power mean. We're at the 2 SD band right now, though, to the top side. Where is the 11 length? Let's see. Boom. Coming up hard. Where is it? Down by probably the first standard deviation. Yeah, it's right there. What is that? 382? Let me see real quick. Yep. So that first standard deviation to the downside, 382.54. Okay. Or actually, is that... Nope, that's it. Really close. No, it's 381.35. Got to make sure you're not getting these reverse means, because they are the same colors. I know what I want to do. I might change up the colors so I know exactly where that's at. That would help. Yeah, this probably looks like a mess. When you understand what you're looking at here, you will no longer be calling that a mess. I guarantee that. I'm sure if Yasha was in here, he'd be shouting from the rooftops. Shouting from the rooftops. Let's take a peek at Dixie. We talked about this, right? Let's get some of this noise off. Okay, come here, baby. Let's see here. So look what the dollar's done, right, this week. So we dipped down, right? The week before last, we dipped down below this 33 power mean. Dollar charged right back up to close above it, showing some strength. Opened up, even made a run right here. That little pink dot. So pretty much the dollar this week has ranged in between the top side of the 68.3 Laplace distribution and that blue dot right there. That is the first standard deviation normal distribution to the downside, and just happened to be at the 3SD band. We know how this indicator works, and I'm looking at this dollar and I'm going, oh shit. Because why do I say that? Jesus, I'm stuttering now. Need more coffee. Because when the data set gets down around these 3SD bands, you're usually going to mean revert. This mean is high. We're talking about the dollar could go on a run to a new all-time high. If you see that, these markets are in trouble. These markets are in trouble, in my opinion, if that happens. But can it go lower? Yes. And with this much of a pullback, you could get this weekly close. These bands could turn down tremendously, and you could have these things can crank down big time. You could have like a 3SD band back down at about 103 or something. But obviously, we need the close first. What time? 5 p.m. Or the futures, though. The futures are probably open today till regular close. Do you know P-Funk? They probably close at 5 Central Time. If he's here listening.
No, I'm here. Yeah, I think they close at 7 tonight.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. I can find out. I know it's kind of funky. They closed for like 5 hours yesterday from like 1 to 7.
Yep. Yeah. I know. I went to look at Dixie and I was like, oh, it's boom, boom. I was just like, oh, little lull. And I was like, oh, Jesus, it's closed. I felt like a dumbass.
Yeah.
But so this will be interesting to see what happens here, because when you get down on these bands of these freaking reverse mean bands, it's a high probability you're going to mean revert. Where is the 11? 11 is turning down, but still, I mean, if the dollar bulls get a little gusto in their step, man, this thing could pump. But and it's all about feels, right? The algos don't care how you feel, but usually I follow my gut when I'm looking at these VEPS charts. These VEPS charts are telling me that coming into next week, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that these markets are going to pump. So we'll see, man. I'm sticking to my guns, though. So that is the dollar. Let me see something. I don't even want to look at gold and silver. Sketchy bill. You know what I wanted to look at real quick was silver. Pre-market down. Silver, too. Silver's above its 33 power mean. It had a nice pump. So there's rumblings about silver. There's always rumblings about metals. I'll believe it when I see it. Do I hold any? No, absolutely not. Have I in the past? Absolutely. It's easy to get my hands on as much as I wanted living in Carson City, Nevada. For Christ's sake, there's enough silver around there for everybody. It was like, oh, there's a silver shortage. It's like, I don't know where the hell you're looking at. How much you need? I could buy as much as you want right now. But, yeah, me being me, I'd only go in and buy like $9,500 at a time. So they don't pull out all the government bullshit on me. Let's see. That's right. You heard it here first. Okay, boy, oh boy. Hey now. Hey. All right, we got a market open. And where was the top of that daily range at? 402. Interesting. Interesting. Where did I say it was going to be? Let's rewind. Oh, yeah, I said 402. Okay, it's at 402. Perfect. I love these charts. Center 401.55. Let me throw this back on SPY. Let's get a good look here. And we got the new daily. Still having an outlier. Variance kind of slumped over. This, keep an eye on this. You get a bounce here. Okay. If this returns oscillator drops below the zero mean, I love the Fishers kept strength, man. Look at the Fishers. They didn't even budge. Did not even budge. The correlation's really trying to turn up too. 981 needs to expand. The volatility. All right, 4 hour. Variance turned down, negatively correlated. We'll always like seeing that. Just like I just saw on the daily, want to keep this returns oscillator above the zero mean. You can see it's negatively correlated too. That's why, I mean, it's an up candle. Look at the returns oscillator coming down. A little bit of a bullish reset, possibly. Could be. We'll find out. We are having an outlier on the 4 hour though, up into these confidence intervals. So there's that. There is that. And that bear div is on returns oscillator. It's not on Z-score. It's on returns oscillator and DLP. 90 minute, just setting up the hidden bull. You see, and the fact that this did set up this bear and didn't dump more, good sign. Do have one of the Fishers down, trying to break the mean of these deviation bands. I like the read I'm getting on the Z-score though for this thing to continue. I'm about to jump back on that VRE after I look at these charts and get some targets here. Same on the 45. All this hidden bull, bear, setting up hidden bull. Contracting volatility, negatively correlated. Nothing's changing. 33 minute variance, negatively correlated, coming down. There was a bunch of bear div on the Z-score. We're getting these little pullbacks though. So if we bounce all the way, no, nothing there. Expanding volatility, positively correlated on the 33. Now the 15 minute. What are you gonna do, buddy? Okay, let's see how much this bear div plays out. Like I said before, from that point right there, yeah, setting up hidden bull. The Fishers, there, 3 of them are hanging up above the mean of the bands. We got expanding volatility, sloping back up into positive correlation. 9 minute, hidden bull, yes. There's hidden bull building. Expanding volatility, positively correlated. Z-score down here on this low time frame, just hanging barely above these confidence intervals to the downside. Random price action. Now to the party zone. 6 minute, 3 minute chart. So we're entering the trades. This is where I'm entering my trades anyway. You know, some people use 5 minute chart, 10 minute chart. People ask me, why do you use these random numbers? Well, you can see there's something to the numbers to begin with, right? There is a method to my madness, and it's pretty good if you ask me. A lot of other people have adopted it. There's a reason, man. It's all about math, all about numbers. And the 369, very powerful. I mean, in my opinion, smartest man to ever live. Used it. Why wouldn't I? Who you talking about? Talking about who? Who's the smartest man in the world? Nikola Tesla, my friends. Nikola Tesla. Let me see here. All right, that's good times. Is there anything anybody wants to look at? Stocks, cryptos, Forex pairs, whatever. I will look. Ooh, okay, getting this little pullback. So this could come down, tap the monthly. But like I said, if this dollar, you got to keep an eye on this dollar. Look where it's back right before the open. What does it do? You don't think these algos know where these ranges are at? It's right back in its weekly range. Okay. Definitely want to keep it down below there for sure. Let me see something. Is that the first test? Yeah. It was. Oh, no, it wasn't. Get back. Dropped right down through it. I was looking at another level. Sorry. Yeah, you're going to want to see this dollar get kicked back down because it is at, right, 1 SD too. 1 SD. Here's the top side of the 68.3, bottom side of the 68.3. That blue cross line right there, first standard deviation, a normal distribution. That was right at the bottom of the weekly. I mean, I took a power move right there to get through there, even on the slow time frame. Even on the low time frame. You can guarantee the bears were trying to keep this thing below here. And it's all about probabilities. There's a 68.3% chance this daily candle on Dixie closes below that area, 106.36. So that is the probability on that. I want to take a quick peek over here. Let's turn off some stuff. Get this on Bitcoin. I want to get these, see where this is at. Levels for this weekend on the distribution. Going into the close of this weekly candle. Let's see here. Because when we open up this new week, right, we're going to full mean reversion. We're going to open up a new candle above the reverse mean of log returns. Now, what does that mean? My opinion, this thing at some point is going to come test this 33. It just does. That's what this data set does. It's going to come test this 33. Last time it happened was up there at 48K high. Rejection and mean reversion. Right? You drop below the mean, get down by the 2 SD band, go up, mean revert, and test the 33. Have one more wick, mean revert, coming off the 1 SD band, then you just plummet down. And there was a big week, right? A nice big dump. Below the 3 SD band. Well, why did this pull back up? Probabilities. Not only were you below the 3 SD band of the reverse mean, you were out here by the 99.7 Laplace distribution on a weekly. That's a hell of a move. There's the 3 SD normal distribution. 2 SD. 1 SD was right at the 3 SD band. That's a no-brainer. You got the major probability saying this thing was going to pull back up and close above that band. Then it goes sideways. Tests it again. Usually from here, you're going to see mean reversion. Yeah, hey, this is all buyers and sellers, right? Buyers weren't having it. A lot of fear in the market. Dump it right back down to the 3 SD band, then mean revert, right? 1 SD band, mean revert. We've been going sideways. Mean reversion here, though, right? Mean reversion, dump. Down to where? That weekly candle, wick, right to third standard deviation, normal distribution. Pulled up, closed inside the 1 SD band. Here we are, 2 weeks in a row. A lot of indecision. So is Bitcoin going to go test the 33 power mean, or is it going to dump out to this 3 SD band down here around 12K? 12K Bitcoin, huh? Hey, man, give it to us. Are we really going to get another opportunity to buy crypto at like 2017, early 2017 prices? 2016 prices? Is this thing really going to dump? I got a lot of... I could downsize some more, sell a bunch of shit, buy more Bitcoin. Get out of my real estate deal early. I'll take a huge fucking loss probably, but slam it all back right into Bitcoin. Oh my God. What a great... That would just be awesome. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Let me see here. What else we got cooking? Yeah, Soul's getting wrecked. But yeah, we got to let this weekly close. But I'm not going to be shocked to see. Let me take a peek here. Let's go over onto crypto, onto Bitcoin. See if anything's sticking out where this thing could have a nice freaking pump. A nice pump. So, wait a minute here. Is that dollar coming back? Yep, here comes that dollar. Here comes that dollar. They're going to give... The bears, the dollar bears are going to do everything they can to keep this thing down below this weekly range. For sure. But here's the thing, though. All that being said, where's the new weekly range going to be? God, we dumped down through that thing so hard. Wow, man. Well, I'll tell you what. That's what's going on, too. We're right by it. The new weekly, We're going to be really close because all the volatility was to the downside, right? All last week, the dollar just coming down, man. Dollar pulled back big time. So that's another thing. Why we get this pump? Well, we're coming into the close, right? The new weekly range is up here. So they're definitely, it might not change. It might not even change very much. So not only are these sellers of the dollar trying to keep this thing down below this weekly range going into the close, the new weekly's up here too. So this was a no-brainer. This always happens, right? These data sets will find the new weekly ranges. They're already magnets. Trust me. And if you're coming from traditional TA, right, and you're used to hearing the word pivot, this is what you're looking at, except ours are price action volatility ranges. Let's call these what they are correctly. And once you study this, you'll change your mind real quick. But that's why. But we have so much more on this indicator, it's incredible. We've got full support and resistance levels on both sides. It's really good. And the widths of the ranges, right? The daily, the weekly, and the monthly. How wide they are, right? That's going to tell you a lot about what. This is what's great, okay? Our indicators are letting you know what the probabilities are going to happen in the future, right? Traditional TA is literally showing you what it's doing in the past. You're not getting any projection into the future at all, right? And people say, well, if you say it's a random market, well, look, because we all our indicators are based on the return and the distribution. We can see where the probabilities are. Yeah, the market is random 80% of the time at least, right? 80% of the time at least. And to be honest, we've been seeing a lot more trend lately, a lot more trend. So what's that tell you? It's these big firms. You don't think they're using some sort of entropy, right? Yes, they are. They know when the market's coming out of randomness. They know when the big moves are coming. You can see it. You can see it a mile away. That's why at Alpha Trading we make a lot of good calls because it's all about probabilities. If we're at the bottom side of a distribution, and then the probabilities for it to move to the top side and test certain areas of the distribution, I'm there. I don't care, right? I'm gonna go with the probabilities every time. But a lot of the times my gut will line up with that. You really, when you study these charts for a long time, you're gonna start to see that. You're gonna start to see that. And there is SPY back up. Yeah, of course it is. I mean, test to the center of the daily. I mean, a wick right to it. What was the low today? Hold on here. Let's see. 401. So the low's 401.55, right? The center of the daily range was 401.55. Did it nail it to the cent? Yeah, it did. There's a reason. There is a reason. What can we do fun here? Oh, that's right. I was going to go over here on the weekly. Get these. So the mean is up here or the reverse mean, a little over 18K. Little over 18K. I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised over this weekend when the traditional markets are closed and it's we just had our holiday. If Thanksgiving's a holiday, I never understood the the holiday myself. Guarantee you the Native Americans aren't thanks for what we were giving them. And fucking our history's a joke. Jesus.
On that, don't start spreading FUD. Actually, Thanksgiving's a really interesting holiday.
It is.
If you do the research on it.
Yeah,
it's a mixed bag, man. It's like our
is.
country. It's all a mixed bag. You had some bad things going on. You had some good things going on.
Yeah.
We choose to celebrate the good things.
True. Yep, you're right. Yeah.
Companies like it. Airlines like it. Gas companies like it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, don't be taking away one of my holidays, dude.
Yeah, man, right? Seriously, bro.
Dude, what are you fucking...
If it wasn't for that stupid law, we'd be closed today.
That's right.
Oh, true. We wouldn't be looking at
4
charts, would we?
hours or 3.5 hours.
We'd be just sitting here degenning over crypto. Crypto never closes.
Yeah. Playing Dogecoin.
Oh, my God. It's probably still pumping.
Oh, I'm sorry, FTT.
Oh, yeah. I did, yeah.
it's just going to zero. That's just a matter of when.
Oh yeah, just like Luna. Oh, but Luna's coming out like a phoenix out of the ashes, right? The new chain or whatever. I don't know, man. I lost interest in that when that shit show happened. And we probably haven't seen anything yet. Got to remember, counterparty risk. Let me see here. Oh, my dog is outside just going nuts. So yeah, a couple dojis, man. Couple dojis, a lot of indecision right now in the market. All the retail traders shitting in their pants. They don't know what to do. I mean, I see it everywhere I go, people talking, and you see the conversations going on, and you're like, well, hey, I know you guys are smart, but what are you fucking talking about? Please, stop talking about traditional TA. Because there's nothing to it, for God's sakes. Give me a half hour of your undivided attention in a private live stream, and I'll change your mind.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yep.
If you don't believe, all we have to do is put things up on a projection cone, the PB2, and you will see where these algorithms are buying and selling to the penny most of the time.
Yep. Yes, they are.
Yes, I see your post there, Matt. Nice job on those.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, by the way, I just sent an answer to your question. I found it in my You have a PC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So system display, advanced display. And then when on yours, so what do you have, if you don't mind me asking? What does that say?
You see right there, it shows you NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070.
Hang on, where is this? Let me just look in. Oh, NVIDIA.
Sorry, Bilbo, for interrupting your stream.
No, man. I was, dude.
Windows computer questions.
Please continue.
I see it.
I talked for 45 minutes straight. I need some coffee here. I'm drinking.
Well, I was talking to ACW here, man. So I was talking about maybe adding. Like, I don't even know how much gig. I bought this riser. I think it's a riser 7 last year, man. I was thinking about adding some more because it looks like I have 167 gig. I don't know what that means, but anyway. And then he was saying I could go to 265 or something like that. I think that's what he said. Or I could buy a terabyte. Do you know anything about that?
No, just you can swap them whenever you want. So I mean, as long as
pull it out,
the motherboard accepts it, you're good to go.
I just plug in my iMac.
Yeah, I know, man.
Let that fucker run. I have no clue either. I mean, we're damn. I mean, I consider myself a boomer. I'm a few years off, but it's like, dude, I didn't even have a computer till I was literally 32.
I had a cell phone. I was 29, dude.
Yeah.
For a cell phone.
Right.
I thought I were asking you what a landline was.
Totally. I remember our landline growing up.
Did you build your own PC or?
No, there's a computer guy over here who kind of, he built it for me. He built it too. I just told him what I'm doing with it. So I have a way I can plug in 4 screens. I have 327 inches, and I'm actually going to try to go out here in a little bit during Black Friday because there's some really good deals on like 27 and 30 inch, 32 inch deals. You know what I mean?
Cool.
You know, but because why have 3 when you can have 4?
Yeah,
absolutely.
If you like 3, you're going to love it at 4, man.
Oh, bro, I'll tell you what, in a perfect world, I'd have 4 55-inch monitors it should be like blowing a whole wall up.
There's a trader. What is his name, Bilbo? Do you remember him? He's on the stock market. He sells all kinds of stuff, dude. His room is literally, he walks in, it's like 40 monitors.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. I can't remember the name though.
Yeah, gosh, what was his name? He's real popular, dude.
Well, you can blend them all into like just one too. So if you have like 4 huge like TV screen monitors, you can make it look like just one thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I do on my Mac. But at one time when my house in Cali, I had I had a 55, a 40, and 3 32s, and then my iMac. So I got fucking screens everywhere. It was insane. But then I realized I was like, all right, overkill. It's like, if I need more charts, it's like, what do you really need? So I am missing I want my 40-inch above me, angled down looking, and that's where I want my Tastyworks account at. Boom. I want it up right there, and then boom, all the charts are down here. That's how I want to run it. We'll see.
Casey charts are nice for those. I told you I found how to chart the actual option.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I did see that on
So,
there.
I
Yeah, it's
like
a
that,
great
man.
platform. I'm digging it.
Yeah, I started using it. It's good for, it's good. I'm dinking around with it a little bit. I didn't like it at first, but I like it now, man.
Right. Let's see
You guys
here.
have to give me a training session.
It's shit's thin today, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been trying to scout out some trades, man. I almost threw a short iron condor on Nike. Almost threw one on Nike. Where's it at? Boom. Let me pop this up again. Let me see if the probability of profit. Boom, boom, boom. Where
You
are
can
you?
add a terabyte for $70. AC just told me. Wow, dude, that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Does that make your shit faster though?
Man, I can still
What's
get in
that?
this trade.
Just because you have more space, does that make it faster, or what? What makes it faster? Is that the graphics card?
Yeah, it's the processing power of the graphics card, but you need the memory to be able to have that processing power work.
You need the memory to. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Hey, girl, come on. What is this? All right.
Just looking at a Riser 9 here, $3,500. What a beast, man.
Oh, I was looking at a freaking because Mac makes those God, what are they called, man? They're the real professional ones.
Yeah, the towers.
Dude, those are so
Oh,
ridiculous. But it's like, what the hell? I mean, the one I wanted was 14 grand, I think.
Oh man.
I think it was 14 grand, but it was just stupid. But then I'm like, dude, you don't need all that, goofy.
Right.
So I went, bought a $2,500 iMac. Boom.
Yeah, those
You got a
Macs
newer
are
one?
well.
What's that?
You have a newer Mac?
Yeah. Probably right before I made my migration back to Indiana, I bought one. Bought a new one of the 32 inches or whatever the hell they are, iMac.
I have never used one.
Well, I like it. You got no tower. It's all built into the screen. They're cool computers, man. And I've got my two 32 inches plugged into it. They're all connected. So the only thing I'm missing is just I want a screen that I can have my brokerage account up on. That's all. Give it up.
That's kind of what I want.
Get it up above. I'm trying to figure out how I can do it.
Got USA plays in England today. Oh shit.
Joe, this is Doge, huh? What the fuck? Do we really gonna? Yep, I'm gonna. Let's look at this shit on the distribution. All right, you shitcoin. Don't blow up my chart. Fuck, I haven't loaded this in a while. 1, 2, 3. Here it comes. Okay. Jesus, Doge. Yeah, there's that week. I mean, if you loved it at a nickel, people up here buying at 15 cents really liked it. The thing fucking pulls all the way back. Tell you what, though. This is not, I don't want to see on the weekly. Although the weekly right now, the weekly dumped down to the 68.3 Laplace. Now it's bounced up to the first standard deviation, normal distribution. Wow, is that? Well, that's strange. The 99.7 Laplace is right on top of the third standard deviation on the top side. That's a little crazy. Jesus, that's a magnet too, is what that is. Oh, Doge, go die somewhere. Shitcoin. I'm sure Elon's going to use it as payments on Twitter. This thing will just go nuts. Maybe buying Doge at 12 cents or 8 cents isn't a bad call. That's just a gamble, though, right there. That is a gamble, no doubt about it. I wouldn't trust it as far as I can throw it daily. And the really reason why I'm pulling this up, I want to throw this on a distribution. Okay, so I mean, here's another good view of what we do here. Look how tight the bands are on Doge. All right, this thing slowly, I mean, pretty much, and it was barely above the reverse mean, just hugging the 33 power mean. Since, I mean, dude, I don't know, early September. And then we get the pump. We get the bounce right off the reverse mean. We sure did. And I mean, the 33 power mean was right under it. This thing ran through the 3SD band. At some point when you see this, mean reversion is coming. We all know this that use this indicator. You get up here on this 3SD band, mean reversion's coming. Did it? Yep. Then went sideways for a while, dumped out to the 1SD band. Now here we are pumping again. And here is the 33 power mean. Right at about, what is that, 0.94? Yeah, right there. 0.094 is where that power mean is now. So this thing gonna continue to pump, man, these bands. Look at our space amoeba, man, that thing is growing day by day. So, is what I want to do. Turn that off. We can leave the power mean on. Let's turn on our pretty, you know what? I got the new one over here, I believe. Yes. Another updated one. Copy. Let's pull this baby over here. Boop. And paste. Let's get rid of that one and that one. All right, Doge. Show us what you got, silly. Right, the candle right when it crossed the 33 power mean. Of course. Let me turn on a 99. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's make band 2. 9999. And we're gonna show band 2. Yes, we are. Boom. Okay. So this Doge pump, guys, not only on that reverse mean. So say you have a projection up here. All right, you got a projection up here. You turn on the RMLR when we were just looking at. So we immediately know that this data set ran outside the 0.9999 probability level Laplace distribution. That does not happen often. And when it does, it's cryptocurrency, right? I mean, you shoot way outside and then you cross outside the 3SD bands. This was a no-brainer. This mean reversion was a no-brainer. That's, I mean, guarantee it, kids, most of them buying the tops up here, right? Buying the tops, I'm sure, which is a train wreck. So now, where are we at now? Where did this pull back to? Right to the top side of the 95.4 Laplace. Found support here too. Now it's right back up here by the 99.7 Laplace. And so not only do you have from the projection from the pump on October 24th. So not only do you have the 99.7 Laplace, you got the 33 power mean right here on Doge. There you could see a reversal right around that little, 0.93, 0.94 area on Doge if it continues to pump. Because this is going to be tough. You close up above here? Wow. Power move. Let me see. Where's my little drag and drop? There you are, you little bugger. Let's go to the top up here. Yep. And this is how this works. So on the move up, we get outside to 9999. On the move down, we get first candle down. You get a wick right to the 99.7 Laplace distribution range. Was it a perfect wick to it? Sure looks that way. And it dipped down below the 33 power mean. Pulled back up, open up, get a little pump up to the 68.3 Laplace, and then a dump out. Get a wick below the 99.7. Did that candle close below that range? No. Why? Because there was only a 0.03% chance it would. There was a 99.7% chance it would close inside that range. Right? Then boom, immediately, what does it do? It goes back up here, tests the bottom side of the 95.4, rejection, and the power means there. Here we are again, right here. And we're above the 95.4 Laplace. Well, why? Why do we finally get up here? Are we going to close this daily? Is Doge, and I say we, I got nothing to do with Elon's shitcoin. Or is Elon's shitcoin going to close up here above or inside this 95.4% range? The probabilities say yes. There's only a 4.6% chance all these candles are closing down here. All right, so that's a Doge sticking it to the probabilities, man. This is crypto in a nutshell. So what crypto does. Very volatile moves. that'll keep you out here in the distribution. And you always want to throw these on, this is a pivot in price action, right? This is a pivot. So you want to throw it on pivots in price action. The first candle of the new trend, or in this case, randomness. the new data set going back up into randomness. Let's throw this on Doge here, last 4 days, and see where it's at. Yeah, nothing special there. It did get up, it got above the 68.3 Laplace. Likes it up here. What is that? So right above the 2SD on the daily candle, Doge up there about 10 cents. Let me see something. The weekly, huh? Yeah, we're not even gonna be able to populate that. Okay, about the 4 hour. Reset this old price scale here. Bam. Alright, there was the pump all the way to the top. Let me move this one back. Right there. So yeah, same thing. Above the 95.4, there's a 99.7. That interesting indeed. Let me save that too. I don't have to redo that again. Default, yes. I like the coin flips. I don't use them a lot though. If I'm using the coin flips, it's on low time frames. Turn on all the coin flips, throw it on like a 6-minute chart and marvel. Marvel at the perfection. And you can run these projections on any time frame. Doesn't matter. Those of us that scalp these low time frames, we'll throw them. We will definitely throw them. Yeah, that was kind of a... Let's throw this right here. Yeah, ran outside the 99.7, pulled right back inside the... Or ran outside the 99.99, pulled right back up inside the 99.7. This is on a 90-minute. I could see this baby coming right back down. Yeah, and just... Why is he looking at Doge? Because it's an outlier, man. Look at the charts. I love looking at shit like this and seeing how these cryptos just blow the distribution up. Because they do. But you know what else happens? They pull right back into it. That's what happens. Well, where's that daily? That's what happens. They pull right back up into it. And are you going to populate? Where are you, little monkey? Oh my goodness gracious. That's right. I got to go down. Where was I? 90? There we go. That's... Bam. Now. Boom. Why are you not populating? You dirty dog. What's your story here, buddy? Go back to the 90. Maybe I do. I gotta pull it back farther. Okay. PB2. What's up, bud? 15 minute? You gonna populate for me? Oh, I'm so confused. Oh, I'm so confused. Where are you, sweet thing? There it is. Yep, so here we are. That's on the 15. That's what I did not want. I want the daily, damn it. There it is. Whoops. One too many. Like we just showed you, right? Pull always pulls right back up into the distribution, man. And if you've ever seen a Monte Carlo simulation where there's like 10,000 data set moves populated onto a chart, it's insane. It literally creates the distribution model, right? It's pretty sweet. And you see how every random event always pulls back up inside the distribution. That's what it's all about. It's all about probabilities. You're not going to stay out here. You're just not gonna. It doesn't work like that. You're gonna pull back up in the distribution. Why? Because it's the distribution of returns. It just following the returns. That's all it was doing. And what's that Doge on a daily? Watch this. Let's see this magic. Alright, so Doge on a daily. Now here's the run up right here. All right, boom, you get that big wick. We're outside the 99.7. Oh, Doge hasn't had enough. Wants to go for it again. Did it set up bear div? Yeah, it did. Big time. Big time bear div. Then it dumps out. And let's see here. Where's that data set? A little bit of weak bull. Weak bulls bringing this out on the daily. Wow. Let me go back over here to a 4 hour. You're probably going to see this a lot better. Here's the 4 hour. Yep, there it was. There was the first top, second top, lower highs. The pullback starts. All right. And if you were dropping this down through all the time frames, you could have caught the exact top, probably with that div. With that div, you could have caught the top. But at the same time, back up on the daily. Yeah. This, like I said, when we were looking at those projections and the probability levels, where that power mean's at, this run could be over quicker than it started, to be honest. Surely could. Just gonna have to keep an eye on it. What time is it? 10? I don't know how much more I want to look at this. Is there anything anybody wants to look at? Let me go into the chat. Doing. Let's see. Is this today? I gotta read through this real quick. Okay, that's a first. Is that a chicken with a, that's a chicken with a cow head pouring MJ a cup of coffee. That's sweet. Nice. Only in Pennsylvania. Only in Pennsylvania. Arg. Yeah, I wondered. You could see GBTC pumping, man. It definitely did. That's actually, let's pull that up. Let's pull up GB because it fell off a cliff of Rooney. Let's go over.
So explain something to me. I don't understand. Why do they say that in GBTC it's trading at a discount, meaning the coin is? They say that it's like a 20 or 30% discount inside GBTC. Have you heard anything like that?
I have not been reading anything about it, but they did, man. It sold off big time.
Right. But meaning obviously it's what, a $9 stock or ETF or whatever the hell you want to call it. My point being is that there was something in it that you were able to buy Bitcoin inside there at a big discount. I don't know, maybe Google or whatever. I just curious if you knew what it meant.
Right.
Obviously not. So we're good.
Yeah. And I would have to look into it because I did not read anything about it.
Well, they have a lot of Bitcoin, man. This GBTC.
Sure they do. For sure. What's it say? Notably, if the XRS have because FTX don't have reserves to match withdrawals. That's interesting. That is real interesting. So, Grayscale refused to show proof of reserves?
I mean, so there's something, I don't know, whatever, there's something to it. And then there was a talk last night, and I just saw it on Twitter. I didn't scan right through about if hypothetically, like, let's say GBTC had put all those Bitcoin out, who would absorb that? If a whale came out and, sold that much Bitcoin, would it be able to be absorbed? There's, obviously with all the drama behind the Bitcoin stuff, if anybody actually came out and sold a big chunk, would it be able to be absorbed, or would it take it down to 3 to 5, 10,000?
That's the thing. There's a magic number.
Yeah.
Where you will see Bitcoin just V-bottom and fucking explode. We haven't seen it. That's why this market could go a lot lower. But I'm always going to stick to the distribution. If a new move starts, hey, we're going to be looking at the probabilities. But we have no idea what's going to happen in these markets. That's what's great about using indicators like this, especially intraday. Like, we can all talk about the macro all we want, but in my opinion, we have got the best resources right here to try to figure it out, because we are getting a glimpse into the future where traditional TA, I mean, you're just stuck in the past. Stuck in the past. Well, look, this is what it did before, and this is probably what it's going to do. So you're using probabilities on fractals? What the fuck are we talking about here? Because that's definitely not the way it works. I've always hated that. The fractal people. Well, this is what happened then. This is probably what's going to happen now. It's like, let's throw a distribution model on here and let's see. Because it'll all come a lot clearer. Because, yeah, random data sets are going to move within the distribution and usually are going to move in similar ways because of those probabilities. Like when you hit a 95.4 to the top side or to the downside, that's usually going to stop the move, just halt it in its tracks. So this on a weekly. There we go. So yeah, even on this weekly, I mean GBTC, I mean it did a almost a third standard deviation. It really did. Third standard deviation move. Popped down, pumped up, 1 SD, dropped again. Kind of into no man's land. Closed right at the bottom side of the 68.3 though. Now pumping back up above 95.4 Laplace. 95.4 Laplace. The bottom side of the 68.3 on this weekly projection after this close is going to be right around 11. Wouldn't be a bit surprised to see it back up there. But obviously I have not looked at it a lot. I just know it had a good week. Had a good week. Wanted to look at it. Here is the monthly that we're not going to be able to use. There's not enough history to use a projection, boss. But yeah, you can see, bam, drop below the 33. Will it populate the reverse mean? Yes, it will. Some of it. Probably get a better on the 11. Yep, a little deeper. So yeah, the 11 length, it did mean revert. And what did I read? Hold on here. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, Jesus, I'm on crypto. I'm on crypto looking for traditional. It don't work like that. We talk about Apple? There you go. Checked up on the 33 power mean on the monthly. You can see the 11 length and the 30 length. Jesus. Reverse mean of log returns. Boom. All right. Mean revert, sent wicks right back up into that reverse mean. So right now, the Apple data set on the monthly is above the 33 length power mean, below the reverse means. So this will be very interesting. I do not like this candle. Volatility creates these candles. That's why when people are just trading these candle patterns, man, dude, you're going to get wrecked. But at the same time, you need to know what volatility has set up, right? And right now, that is a hangman. Those are ugly. Those are horrible freaking candles. But I have seen a hangman pump. I've seen the following months just rip to the top side. Why? Because they know people are trading that shit. You can't, but you need to know what it has set up and be prepared. So when you come in to the new month and you're setting up your intraday trading, you need to have that macro bias a little bit. Well, this is what possibly could happen. So if it's looking like on this macro time frame, this thing is going to dump out, right? You got that in the back of your head. Well, my bias on the macro is to the downside, so I got to be real careful. If I get an intraday and my bias is to the top side, I might not put all my risk on. There's just so much that goes into it. So much that goes into it. It's incredible. Let's look at this on... Wow. So the weekly is stuck below the 33 power mean. Wedged. Is that above? It is above these reverse means though. Old Apple. Apple could pop. Depending on what these markets are going to do. Apple could definitely pop. What's this look like on the daily? Hold on here. I need to reset this price scale. Boom. Nope, it's already reset. Let me expand it a little bit so we can see. Turn off the low length. There we go. And turn off the PB2. The power mean has flipped bullish. The reverse mean of log returns. I mean, Apple's data set actually looks pretty good compared to some other stuff. Really does. That is the daily. I mean, this is like I've been saying. This is a perfect opportunity. They got people scared shitless. There's all kinds of stuff going on. And on top of it, people are being really careful with their money right now. Real careful with their money. We have no clue what's going to happen in the future. You talk about randomness. Yes, massive randomness in our world. So it could get spicy. Could get real spicy. That's Apple. On the daily, huh? Let's see if these other... Where's Tesla? I would imagine Tesla's below its 33 up. Sure is. Above the reverse mean. But I see... Where is the 11 real quick before I talk shit? Yep. I see probably... You know, if you see some of these stocks and they're below their 33... And that's probably going to get tested here at some point. And this is... So is what I've been doing, right? I haven't thrown on any options trades yet since I've been with Tastyworks. I've got to study the platform, man. It's a work of art. There is a lot of stuff on there. A lot of tools, incredible tools that I haven't seen anywhere else. And then you take all this into account. Mean reversion, right? The way we've got this reverse mean of log returns, because price action does not mean revert. But we've created an indicator. So I'd love to show this indicator to some of these guys that talk about, well, do you use price action mean reversion or implied volatility mean reversion? It's like, what? It's like, unless they're speaking in terms of how I'm speaking, maybe they have an indicator, but they're using like Black-Scholes. You reverse the Black-Scholes model, it will give you the implied volatility. You know, these are the same things we're doing, right, with our indicators. That's why our guys made this indicator. It literally gives you an opportunity for price action to mean revert, where it doesn't. That's why this is so powerful, this indicator. And as far as throwing on options trades and understanding positive drift in these traditional markets, in any markets, but understanding the positive drift and where you're at, where the 33 power mean is, where these reverse mean of log returns, where are we on these bands? It's all probabilities. Makes option trading a lot easier, man. Makes it a lot easier. Because right now, to me, Tesla looks like it's probably going to make a run and blow these bands out, right? Take this to the top side. This weekly candle, though, how much time we got left? Only a few hours. If it closes at 1, yeah, we got about 2 hours, 45 minutes. I want to see Tesla move up to about 186, right? That's a 68.3 Laplace on the weekly. On the daily candle today. That would be a good move. Close above there even, right? Close above there. One thing I have not looked, let's, what can I pull off here? I'm just going to take off that dollar. Let's throw on Tesla real quick. God, where are you? There you are. Okay, yep, right back up in its weekly. All right, right back up in its weekly. Coming out of this massive hole. Coming out of this hole, man. Jeez Louise. What'd I say, 186? Was that 186? Give me 1 second here. Yeah, it's actually 186.4. Yeah, pretty much right at the 68.3 Laplace, man. So if this thing can go up here this week, close. The thing is, Tesla was pulling back hard. The weekly range, the data set is above it. That's why I'm surprised we're getting this pump. It wouldn't shock me if this thing pulled back, try to get back where this new weekly is going to be. But it's got some gusto. I bet if when I go over and look on these charts, we're going to see why. But if it can close up here above the center of that weekly, we'll get a new weekly, and I haven't looked at it too well. Let's take a peek. Jeez. Tesla, where are you, baby? Okay, let's go to a daily. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can see the bull div. Bull div's creating this pop. Hell, bull div even on the Fishers. DLP. All over the place. Contracting volatility. Negatively correlated. Let me put this on a 4-hour. And let's see here. So the new weekly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm telling you, man, this new weekly is going to be 180-ish. Probably. The new weekly range. Probably about 180. Right in this. I mean, boom. So this is okay then. When I said a minute ago, I'm surprised it's not dumping out to the new weekly. Hey, man, it's at it. I just had not looked at it. When I've got my VRE like this, I like having a lot of different assets up. And this is usually what it looks like. But for stream, like in the past, I would usually have like one asset and flip between them. But you know, when my charts start looking like this, I'm really close to start slapping on some trades. Let me see here. But at the same time, too, might even let this year shake out. I'm not going to lie. Might let this whole year shake out. Unless I see something that I just can't help myself with. Like with some of these mean reversion plays with options. You kidding me? What if you're at the bottom side of the distribution and mean reversion is imminent? Right? And so you know you're going to get that positive drift right up into that reverse mean. Is selling puts a good call? Yeah, man. Yeah, it is. All the way up. I mean, you could buy premium, sure, all day long. But yeah, man. and a guy told me a long time ago, like, Bilbo, it's like options are made to sell, man. Options are made to sell. The buyer side are suckers. And I'm just like, I don't get it. That's because when you buy premium, it's right, there's limited risk and profit potential is exponential, man. There is no top, right? So it's the market's almost set up to suck in the premium buyers because, limited risk. Oh, I like that. That sounds great. But there's also, you can sell premium in defined risk plays. Because people are afraid to sell premium because it's exactly opposite, right, than buying premium. Your risk is exponential, can go as high. I mean, you could lose everything. This is when people get margin calls, get assigned, and all this shit, and then you're in trouble. Then you're in trouble. But there's a lot of plays out there, right? There's a lot of plays out there that you can cap your risk, but it caps your profit as well. Those are some good plays, especially if you're just starting out, right? You definitely just want to jump in this shark tank that is options and freaking start selling premium, even though options are made to sell. And the more you get into them, the more you see it, the more you really do see it. And that, God, are premium buyers really suckers? Well, it could be, man. Could be. I've had some good trades in the past just buying premium, but you're in a random market. You're in a random market. That's why undefined risk plays, you better know what you're doing. You better know what you're doing, man. Big time. Big time. All right, anything else we need to cover here? I like Tesla. I like, what else can I throw on here? Look at night, get dragged right back down into its weekly. That's the thing with these indicators. I don't care what you're trading, right? These indicators work on anything. People are like, well, how do you know? Well, because. What do you think? Just because it's Nike and not Bitcoin, that the algos aren't trading Nike? Come on. This is all about what's moving the market. These big firms, right? These big high-frequency trading firms. This is what's creating the imbalance in the buy and sell pressure. So Nike. Yeah, I'm going to have to study this. This is going to be a good weekend. But then next week, we got at least some of us are going to Miami to party. I probably won't look at a chart for 5 days. Who knows? I don't think I'm taking my laptop. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to go sit on the beach and look at the probabilities of how long it's going to be before my toes are permanently in sand. That's what I'm going to be looking at. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking at. Shit, we got a down day too. I might even rent a car and go driving around. Go look at property. Who knows? That'd be fun. Where's MJ? We can leave his wife at the hotel and go property hunting. Oh, shit. I'll try not to get him divorced while we're down there.
It would make for a good episode of Property Hunters.
Yes, it would.
So, Wales, come looking for property in Miami.
We're totally.
They share the
Yes.
same ledger, but not the same bedroom.
Right? What time is it? 10:30? Yeah, we've had enough of this. We looked around. Right, strange time right now. We got a half day in the traditional markets. Watch crypto this weekend. I'm telling you, watch crypto. Let's do something fun. What chart do I want to go to? I want to go to a daily. And let's go. Let's see. Boom. There's bam. Yep. Where are you? Let's see. October, November. That pull it all the way back. So, what happened? There's October. Hilarious. So what's that, November 9th? Yep, there we go. November 16th. Actually, right around Thanksgiving. We did have a little pump. Boom, boom, boom. I just wanted to go back and see what happened last Thanksgiving. Not a lot of action. I mean, we did have a nice little pump, but this is definitely a strange time with all this shit going on in crypto. The FTX debacle, that we haven't even seen it yet. There's a lot of scrambling going on, guarantee it. There's going to be more of these exchanges that are going to be insolvent. There's no doubt. They were part of it. So, yeah, let's end it on that note. And we'll come back Monday strong as ever. The link to the Alpha Trading Discord is in the description of all of our videos. You're going to want to come in, open up a support ticket immediately, and request our Volatility Starter Pack. That's right, it's free. Come in, get your free tools, right? After you join the Discord, see if you like the community. Start studying volatility, because that's the key to all of this, and that is the chart you're going to get, right? You're going to get the volatility. You're going to get our basic volatility indicators with the Pearson correlation, so you can correlate it to price action, and our alpha laser returns, our alpha volatility quality. All great indicators. Come in, get them. They're free, like I said. And yeah, so wherever you fine folks live on this big, beautiful blue marble, have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening. Alpha Trading out. We'll see you Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Pow, pow.
Pow.